Jack proposed to Mary. Mary asked him, "You said you love me so much. If you have $1 million deposit, will you give it to me?" Jack replied without hesitation, "No doubt I would." Mary asked again, "If you got a Rolls Royce, would you give it to me also?" Again, without hesitation, Jack replied, "For sure I would." Mary didn't seem happy enough and asked again, "If you have a flag, are you willing to give it to me?" This time, Jack bounced 3 feet high. "No doubt I won't." Mary bounced 4 feet high. "Why? Why? Tell me why." Jack replied, "'Cause I have just one flag." The teaching of this story is, always leave room. The same applies to the way we practice with our partners. Let's move to section 2. If you haven't gone through section 1, please review it before you join this section. Learning a few commands before we proceed would facilitate our future practice. Here we go. Number 1. The tile fetching hand. Imagine how you would hold this tile with one hand. This way, right? To fetch a tile. Number 2. The hooked hand is how you hold a ping pong ball with your fingers. It's commonly used in single whip. Number 3. The yin and yang palms. With your palm facing out or down is yin. When your palm faces you is yang. Yin, yang. Number 4. Smooth and counter twist. With your little finger moving towards your thumb is called smooth twist. With your thumb following your little finger is called a counter twist. A smooth twist. A counter twist. Number 5. Steps. When you step forward with the heel landed on the ground while the toes pointing up is called ding bu. Here it goes. When the toes touch the ground with the sole lifting up, we call it shui bu. Number 6. Open and close feet. With the heel as an axis, moving the foot outward is called open foot, while moving inward is called a closed foot. Number 7. Shovel step. It is another feature of the Chen style Tai Chi. When you open a cross step, with the inner heel landed on the ground is called a shovel step. Only after this step that you could shift your weight. The left shovel step, retreat. Now the right shovel step, retreat. Shovel step, retreat. Before we say goodbye, here's an IQ to test your associative ability. A, B, C are like-minded friends. One night, A got a call from B, who asked A question. A answered instantly. A few minutes later, A received another call from C raising the same question. A replied, "Haha, how do I know?" A has nothing against C, but why his feedback was so different to the same question? See you at section 3 for the basic 18 forms.